So, hi, hello, namaskar. Myself, Amresh. Welcome all of you to today's session. So, without wasting a single moment, let's dig into the best MCQ of modern history of India. I don't want to waste a single moment from your journey of the preparation. So, let's start. Okay, the first question is, the first session of INC was held in which year? The options are 1875, 1885, 1892 or 1905. What is the answer? Tell me. It is the basic question and very easy question. So the answer is 1885. Okay. And where did this session held? Venue. Where is that venue? It is Bombay. Okay. Bombay. Okay. Bombay. And the president, W.C. Banerjee. Clear? So now, next question. Who is known as the father of unrest because of his writing about the economic impact of British rule? The options are Dadabhai Naroje, R.C. Dutt, Bipin Chandra Pal or Gopal Krishna Gokhale. What is the answer? Tell me. These are all basic questions. Okay, basic questions of modern India. So the answer is Dadabhai Naroje, father of Indian unrest. Okay. Remember drain theory. The question is regarding this. Clear? At that time, Dadabhai Naroje highlighted the drain of wealth and economic exploitation. Okay, where in his book Poverty and Un-British Rule in India, important, Poverty and Un-British Rule in India. Okay, important one. Mark it. Next, the Swadeshi movement began primarily as a protest against which British decision? The options are Reform of 1909, Partition of Bengal, Revolt Act or Revolt Act and Simon Commission. Here it is Revolt Act 1919 and Simon Commission 1928. Okay, remember these years also. These are important also. These years. Okay. So answer. The answer is Partition of Bengal. Okay, Partition of Bengal 1905. Can you tell me who was the Lord at that time? Partition of Bengal, that is LC, Lord Curzon. Okay, remember Lord Curzon. Next, who was founded the Anusilan Samiti, a revolutionary organization? The options are Arvind Ghosh, Surendranath Banerjee, Lala Lajpat Rai and Bal Gangadhar Tilak. What is the answer? Anusilan Samiti. These are all basic questions. Okay. Where it formed Anusilan Samiti? In Bengal. Okay. Bengal means Aurobindo Ghosh. Okay. The answer is Aurobindo Ghosh. Next. The Ilbert Bill controversy, remember this year, was concerned in which state? Which issue? Not the state, which issue? Okay. Options are land revenue, civil service examination, jurisdiction of Indian judge of European, press censorship. Tell me the answer. Ilbert Bill case in the year of 1883 to 1884. Very much important one. What about the Ilbert Bill controversy? Ilbert Bill controversy arose from a legislative proposal in 1883. Clear. What is the main focus of it? That is the sort of removal of disparity. Okay, disparity between Indian and European judges. Okay, so the answer, jurisdiction of Indian judge of Europeans over Europeans. Okay, clear. So next, the Rowlatt Act 1990 allowed the government to, it is also known as Black Act. Options are levy new tax, detain person without trial, enforce conscription, and control the press only. Tell me the answer. Rowlatt Act. So the answer is what? Detain person without trial. Very much important. Okay, very much important. Remember this. Then Jallianwala Massacre happened on which date? Jallianwala Massacre happened on which date? 13 April 1990, 15 August, 30 January, 26th January. When did it happen? Jallianwala Bagh. General Dyer order firing on a peaceful gathering at Jallianwala Bagh in Amritsar. Acha, Jallianwala Bagh related to Rowlatt Act. Clear? Because their what was that? Their leaders were arrested without with this Rowlatt Act, okay, where you can detain any person without any trial. So the date 13 April 1990. Then who was launched the non-cooperation movement in 1920? The options are Subhash Chandra Bose, Mahatma Gandhi, B.R. Ambedkar. Here is the typing mistake. Subhash Chandra Bose, Mahatma Gandhi, B.R. Ambedkar, and C.R. Das. Who was launched? Non-cooperation movement. Acha, non-cooperation movement is related to Khilafat movement and Rowlatt Act. Okay, remember these two. Khilafat movement support in case of, okay. Chalo, everybody knows there is the Mahatma Gandhi. So next, the Chori Chura incident in the year of 1922, led by Gandhi, called off for which movement? Okay, why he called off in Chori Chura incident? That is the Salt Satyagraha, Quit India movement, non-cooperation movement, civil disobedience. Why Mahatma Gandhi? The answer is non-cooperation movement. Okay, why? In the area of Chori Chura, 13 policemen burnt by these activists. Okay, so Gandhi called off non-cooperation movement. Violation incident in Chori Chura. Okay, Gandhi suspend the non-cooperation movement. Chalo, next. Sorry. Simon Commission 1928 was boycotted because why? Why Simon Commission boycotted? Options are: it proposed immediate independence, it had no Indian members, it supported partition, it was led by an Indian. Very easy question. Simon, go back. The slogan. Okay, Simon, go back. Acha, what do you mean by Simon Commission? Simon Commission set up by the British to review the constitutional reform had no Indian member. The answer is no Indian member. 7 members are from British. Okay. So next. 11 number, Nehru Report 1928 was proposed which form of state for India? A dominion within British Empire, Federal Republic, unitary state with an elected Governor General, complete independence immediately. Nehru Report 1928. Nehru Report favored dominion status, okay, like Australia, Canada, okay, and recommended a parliamentary system with fundamental rights. Clear? So the next one, the civil disobedience movement began with which symbolic act by Gandhi? Okay, options are Salt March or Dandi March, Quit India movement, non-cooperation movement, non-cooperation boycott or movement, Khilafat rally. Quit India 1942. Okay. So can you tell me what is the answer? Simple. That is a Salt March, Dandi March. Okay. Next. The Government of India Act that provided provincial autonomy in 1935 was Indian Council Act 1921, Governor of India Act 1935, Montagu Chelmsford Reform 1990, and Chartered Act 1853. Provincial autonomy in the year of 1935. Okay, so the answer, Government of India Act 1935, okay, which proposed the provincial autonomy and federal structure. Clear? And also it is known as skeleton of today's constitution. Clear? So which party formed ministries in several provinces after 1937 election? Options are Muslim League, INC, Communist Party, Swaraj Party. After 1937 election. From that, at that time, many members from INC, okay, Indian National Congress. But in 1939, they all resigned from their post. So next, Cripps Mission 1942 offered India immediate independence, dominion status after war, partition of India, federation under British rule permanently. Cripps Mission 1942. Jaldi. These are basic questions. Cripps Mission. The answer is B. Dominion status after the war with right to seat. Okay. Cripps Mission proposed dominion status after World War II. Okay. Allowed provinces. Clear? Chalo. Which was rejected by all our rulers. Chalo, next. Post-dated check. Remember? Okay. The slogan Quit India was adopted at which session? Important one, because this is one of the PYQ question. Chalo. Slogan Quit India. Lahore session 1929, Karachi 1931, Bombay session AICC 1942, and at the last Calcutta session 1938. Which one? Quit India slogan. Jaldi. So the answer is Bombay session 1942, Quit India movement. Clear? Quit India movement. Do or die. Remember. Next. Subhash Chandra Bose escaped from India in 1941 to seek international support. Important. He later headed which forces? INA, Indian National Army, RSS, Azad Hind Fauj, or both A and C? Subhash Chandra Bose. So the answer is A and C. He is the head of INA and Azad Hind Fauj. Okay. And remember one of other, that is the forward block also. Forward block. related to Subhash Chandra Bose. Next, Cabinet Mission Plan 1946 proposed by immediate transfer of power to a constituent assembly without condition, the three-tier federation with provinces and group of provinces, partition of India into two dominion immediately, and at the last, direct British rule for 10 more years. Cabinet Mission Plan 1946. So the answer is B, the three-tier federation with provinces and a group of provinces. Clear? Federation with provinces with group of provinces. And also an interim government also. Then Mountbatten Plan in the year of 1947 June resulted in a united India with no partition, partition of British India into India and Pakistan, and transfer of power dated 15 August 1947, dominion status only after 1950, immediate republic status for India. Mountbatten Plan. So everybody knows it is, the answer is partition of British India into India and Pakistan and transfer of power. Next. Who was the last Viceroy of India? Options are Lord Wavell, Mountbatten, Lillingo, Irwin. Last Viceroy of India. Everybody know that is the Mountbatten Plan 1947. Lord Mountbatten, last Viceroy of India. Again, Ilbert Bill controversy led to formation of which association by Europeans? In European Association, British India Association, Indian National Congress and British Resident Association. Ilbert Bill controversy. It is related to European Association, related to judge, discrimination. Okay. Next, the Swadeshi movement advocated. The Swadeshi movement advocated increased import, use of foreign goods, boycott British good, loyalty to British product. Very easy question. Swadeshi movement, boycott movement. Okay, boycott the British good and promotion of indigenous industries. Okay, so if you like this session, please, it's a humble request, like, share and subscribe, which is totally free. Okay, chalo, it's completely upon to you. Next, the extremist leader in INC around 1907 were popularly known as extremist, moderate, extremist, radical, young Turks. Chocolate wala question, this one. Everybody knows that is the extremist. Here question and here is the answer. Little mistake. Chalo, next, drain theory. British economy exploitation was primarily propagated by Mahatma Gandhi, Dadabhai Naroje, Hunter Smith. If you remember, poverty and यहाँ पे स्पेलिंग का सत्यानाश हो गया. एक मिनट रुक जाओ. हाँ, चलो, सॉरी फॉर दिस इंटरप्शन. चलो, poverty and un-British rule in India. Buzzing or not? 100% buzzing. Okay. What is the answer? Drain theory related to Dadabhai Naroje. DD. Okay. Next. Which act introduced the system of separate electorate for Muslims for the first time? Separate electorate. Options are Indian Council Act 1909, Government of India Act 1919, then Government of India Act 1935 and Montagu-Chelmsford reform. Tell me, what is the answer? The answer is father of separate electorate, Morlemento. Okay, father of separate electorate. Next, which movement is associated with Gandhi's slogan "Do or Die"? किछि समय पूर्व क्वेश्चन आमे करछे नॉन कोऑपरेशन मूवमेंट, क्विट इंडिया मूवमेंट, सिविल डिसोबीडियंस मूवमेंट, स्वदेशी मूवमेंट. स्लोगन, गांधी स्लोगन डू और डाई. कर लो या मार लो. हाँ, what is the answer? Very easy one. Quit India movement in the year of 1942. Remember these years also, yaar. Okay, the charkha spinning wheel was promoted by Gandhi as a symbol of industrialization, self-reliance and Swadeshi, religious revival, military strength. Which one? Charkha. Spinning wheel. Swadeshi movement. Swadeshi movement. So the answer is self-reliance and Swadeshi. Okay. And also Gandhi promoted charkha to revive village industry also. Village industry, self-reliance and as a symbol of Swadeshi movement. Next, who was the author of किधर गया घूमने? Okay, who was author of Discovery of India? Jawaharlal Nehru, B.R. Ambedkar, Maulana Azad, Abul Kalam Azad, and the last one C.R. Rajagopalachari. Discovery of India. Very easy question. The answer is Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay, in the year of 1942 to 1946, at the time of when he was in jail. Next, the moderate leader Gopal Krishna Gokhale was mentor to. Okay, Subhash Chandra Bose, Tilak, Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru. Political guru, remember, political guru of Gandhi. Who? GKG, Gopal Krishna Gokhale. So the answer is Mahatma Gandhi. Clear? So next one. The term Satyagraha was coined by. The term Satyagraha was coined by. Who coined the term Satyagraha? The options are Rabindranath Tagore, Mahatma Gandhi, Lala Lajpat Rai and Bipin Chandra Pal. Term Satyagraha. Truth or non-violent? Truth. The main meaning of Satyagraha. Truth and non-violent. Everybody knows that is Mahatma Gandhi. Then, who started the Home Rule movement in the year of 1960? Remember these years. Okay, these are very much important. Home Rule is also a favorite question of many examiners. Home Rule movement. Ani Besant and Tilak, Subhash Chandra Bose and C.R. Das. Then Motilal Nehru and C.R. Das, Lala Lajpat Rai and Bipin Chandra Pal. Which one? Jaldi, jaldi, speed. Acha, home rule movement means, what does it mean? Self-government. Demanding self-government. Acha, who demand this? Answer A. Okay, Annie Besant and Tilak. Clear? Next, who presides over Lahore session in 1929 where Purna Swaraj was declared? IMP. Okay, options are Jawaharlal Nehru, Subhash Chandra Bose, Azad, Motilal Nehru. Purna Swaraj. इसको Purna Swaraj 26th November और जनवरी. जनवरी. ओके, चलो. 32. Complete independence. So at that time Subhash Chandra Bose was the president. Next, Quit India movement again 1942. अरे यार कितनी बार आएगा ये क्वेश्चन. चलो, passed in on which date? 8 August, 15 August, 26 January, 2nd October. Quit India movement. The answer is 8 August 1942. Next, Pune Pact, 1932. Remember, Pune Pact. And another one is Lucknow Pact. Lucknow Pact. Remember the year 1916. And in Pune case, sorry, not Pact, it's Pact. In Pune, it's 1932. Clear? Chalo. Pune Pact of 1932 was between which two leaders? Gandhi Jinnah, Gandhi Ambedkar, Ambedkar Jinnah, Nehru Gandhi. Pune Pact. It is between Gandhi and Ambedkar. Okay, this pact is between Gandhi and Ambedkar. Okay, providing reserve seat for depressed class. Okay, for the depressed class. For the depressed classes. Okay, in general election. Clear? Next, Bombay assassination and later killing Michael O'Dwyer is associated with which revolutionary? Udham Singh, Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, Rajguru. Who killed Michael O'Dwyer? So the answer is Udham Singh. Okay, Udham Singh. And when this incident happened? The year of 1940. Next, who wrote India's Struggle for Independence? Who wrote India's Struggle for Independence? Options are Bipin Chandra, R.C. Majumdar, Jawaharlal Nehru, B.D. Savarkar. India's Struggle for Independence. The answer is Bipin Chandra. Next, first session of Muslim League was held in Allahabad, Dhaka, Lucknow, Lahore. Muslim League. So the answer is Dhaka, Bangladesh, where it formed. Okay, Muslim League. And if I'm not wrong, the first section may be in the December 1906. Okay. Next, Lucknow Pact. Okay, Lucknow Pact was an agreement between Congress and Muslim, British and Congress, Hindu Mahasabha and Congress, Gandhi and Ambedkar. Interesting question. The answer is INC or Congress and Muslim. Okay, they agreed on separate electorate. Okay, they agreed on separate electorate. Here, separate electorate. Okay, this one. And Gandhi and Ambedkar, this is Pune Pact. Pune Pact, the year of 1932 for separate electorate for depressed classes. Clear? Chalo, next. Revolt Satyagraha 1919 was led by which two leader? Gandhi Nehru, Gandhi C.R. Das, Gandhi Patel, Gandhi and Subhash Chandra Bose. Revolt Satyagraha 1919. Okay. So the answer is Gandhi and C.R. Das. Revolt Satyagraha. And one more question. Remember, Swaraj Party. Swaraj Party, led by Motilal Nehru and C.R. Das. Formed by Motilal Nehru and C.R. Das. Next, Simon Go Back's slogan was raised in response to Simon Commission visit in year of 1927, 28, 29, 30. Simon Go Back. We have done this question just previous. So the answer 1928. And in this time, Lala Lajpat Rai died by lathi charge. Okay. Then, which reform introduced bicameralism at the center under British rule? Government of India Act 1919, 1935, India Council Act 1861, and Chartered Act 1835. Bicameralism. The answer is 1935. Okay, Government of India Act 1935. Hunter Commission was appointed to inquiry into which event? Jallianwala Bagh, non-cooperation, Champaran, Bardoli Satyagraha. Hunter Commission. Hunter Commission is related to Jallianwala Bagh. Okay, clear? So the answer is Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Okay, and when it happened? The year of 1990. Then, who was leader of home rule in Madras? Okay, options are Ani Besant, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, C. Rajagopalachari, Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Leader of home rule league in Madras. Answer is Ani Besant. Okay, Ani Besant. Okay. So next question. Which movement involved Satyagraha against the Forest Act by tribal peasant in 1920? Options are Tin Bhaga movement, Kheda Satyagraha, Bardoli Satyagraha, Champaran movement. Which one is related to Forest Act? Answer is Tin Bhaga. Okay, the Tin Bhaga movement among Orang tribes. Okay, this is belongs to Orang tribes, including protest against the forest law. So the next, Bardoli Satyagraha 1928 was led by which leader? Sardar Patel, Mahatma Gandhi, Rajendra Prasad, C. Rajagopalachari. Bardoli Satyagraha in the year of 1928. It is by Sardar Patel. Okay, it is by Sardar Patel. Bardoli Satyagraha is related to increased land revenue. Increased land revenue. Okay, next, at Bardoli. Clear? Next, home rule movement demand. What is the demand of home rule movement? Options are complete independence immediately, dominion status within the British Empire, abolition of princely state, federation under British control. What is the main demand? 46 number question. If you remember, home rule means what? Self-government. Home rule means what? Self-government. So the answer B. Then, Khilafat movement 1919 to 1922 aimed to protect Khalifa, British monarchy, Sikh Guru, Indian princess privileges. Khilafat movement. What is Khilafat movement? Khilafat movement is support to Khalifa or Khalifa. Okay, after World War I. Chalo. So the answer is Khalifa. Okay, and this is the first movement where Muslim plus Hindus jointly work here, led by the Gandhi. Then, the economic policy under British that led to deindustrialization in India mainly affected which sector? Handloom, railway, mining, tea plantation. Economic policy under British. Okay, here the answer is handloom. From this many machineries were come which produce cheap products. Then 49, Bande Mataram song originated in which work? Options are Anand Mat by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, Gitanjali by Tagore, Discovery of India by Nehru, My Experiment with Truth by Gandhi. Bande Mataram. Very simple question. Answer is Anand Mat. Next, which event sparked non-cooperation movement's intensification in 1920? Options are Jallianwala Bagh and Khilafat, Simon Commission, Cripps Mission, and Lahore Resolution. The option is Jallianwala Bagh. Okay, and also Rowlatt Act also. Okay, all these three here Rowlatt Act, all this combinedly join into non-cooperation movement. Okay, so this is the part 1. Join us for the part 2. Thank you.